Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. Let's go to Tokyo for today's daily challenge. I see in the chat that Samurai Sam has resubscribed. The alert thing hasn't popped for some reason. I don't know. Huh. Well, I don't know, maybe it broke. Did it break? Did I break it? I don't think I broke it. Did Twitch break it? It's entirely possible that Twitch broke it. Pop it, Goog. Sam, I cannot pop it. I have no manner of popping it. I cannot replay the alerts anymore. It's not a thing I can do. No, okay. I used to be able to replay alerts when I was getting alerts through Stream Elements, because it's not a thing that Twitch removed. It's a different service. I used to get all of my alerts through like Stream Elements and my subscription notifications and tracking and all of that. And through that service, I could replay alerts. I don't do that anymore. I use Twitch's internal alerts. And the main thing I don't like about that is that I now have lost the ability to replay individual alerts. So when something like this happens, where a thing just doesn't fire for whatever reason, it is incumbent upon me, to inform you, the viewing public, that Samurai Sam has resubscribed using his Twitch Prime, making it 35 months in a row, and he says, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to the Goog. He told me enough! He told me you killed him! No, I am the Goog. That's basically what happened. This is pitch perfect, spot on Mark Hamill and James Earl Jones impersonations by the _Goog. Honestly, it's better than the alert. It's better than the automated Twitch voice. There you go. You've received extra value for your subscription. Sam, just because it failed to pop one time, I think the alert just borked. Hopefully not perma-borked. If the alert is perma-borked, then I have to go find another new Twitch alert system, which... Anyway, thank you, Samurai Sam, for 35 months in the Goog Troop. Let's make sure these buttons all still work. Samurai Sam, 35 months of being able to drop all these lovely Tier 1 emotes, not to mention the adorable follow emotes, many of which, of course, were designed by the lovely and talented Parlor Ghost. Thank you, Ghosty. tinyurl.com/ghostbubble for all your ghosting needs. You are a blue that's going to come up this way. This is a bad situation we've got going on down. Oh! That one worked. Yeah, I think it just didn't fire for whatever reason. I don't know, man. Technology is haunted by gremlins. You know this. Samurai Sam gifting a Tier 1 sub to Sunflare Space. Thank you, Sam. And on behalf of Sunny, I say, thank you, Sam. And then Sunflare Space also said, thank you, Sam. We're thanking Sam today. These blues are going to go over that away. We'll get a third blue house running down to this blue business. What are the rules here in Tokyo? All destinations are circles. Motorways require road tiles. Well, that's just, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yes, bad. But, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All destinations being circles is just, loverly. Let's run this road right here. We're able to neatly cut this corner and this corner without having to worry over much, so that's nice. I just went to take what I intended to be a sip of my caffeinated water beverage, and then I chugged like 10 ounces of my caffeinated water beverage. So thirsty. These purples will come over here. We will draw, well, I'm glad I didn't draw it that way. Since we're going to have to do some manner of road pointing anyway, let's take motorway number 1, draw it like so. That uses 20 of our lovely road tiles, which is a shame. Hey, get away from that. Yet you're not allowed to claw the work bag. I have a bunch of work equipment in a bag, and the cat has decided that it is a scratcher, and that is a problem. It is a problem. All right. This meow. This road is going to go over here. These purples will go up that away. These 6 purples will service this purple business. That should be basically fine. Basically fine. Do not claw the fucking work bag, you cat. Give me 30 road tiles. Roads are going to be very important today. Motorways will cost them after all. Oh, goodness. Friends, this is a week. Let me tell you. It is Thursday. The end is in sight, which is good. It is very rare that I have a week of work where at the end of it, I am just like, I'm done. And it is a thing that I enjoy about my work. And another thing that I enjoy about my work is that when I have a week where I am worked quite a bit, I get paid quite a bit because overtime is a thing. These are all wonderful things. It is also true that I am tired and my back hurts and I don't want to do anything. And I still have to do things. I still have to work today. I still have to pile up all of my crap in a bag. And I still have to load my crap in my car at 5:45 tomorrow morning. And I still have to drive to Boston. And I still have to work tomorrow. And then I will be done. After I get home from work tomorrow. And finish the paperwork I have to do after work tomorrow. Then I will be done. Then after, let's ballpark it at 50 hours of work this week, I will be finished with work for the week. Then and only then. Incidentally, Sam, I don't want to play Magic this weekend. I want to stay at my house. I have to do laundry. I desperately have to do laundry and groceries this weekend. Oh my god, I just realized I'm never going to be fucking done. Because there's always going to be laundry and groceries. God damn it, why do we have to eat and clothe ourselves? Who devised this torturous system? Okay, I might be ever so slightly embellishing the angst, but who devised this torturous system, actually? All right. I mean, this down here needs a thing. This over here is bad. Like, the fact that there are dark blues here and a dark blue business here, that's bad. Yellow's here and a yellow business there, that's kinda okay. I'm gonna take 30 road tiles instead of a motorway because the motorway needs the... crap. Crap. It's a good summary. Let's see here. Crap. Nora, get out of there. Yeah, you're not allowed to be in there either. There's a lot of shit you're not allowed to do. You're a cat. Cats have very strict rules. They're famously obedient creatures, right? Come here. Hi. Come here, little bit. Oh, no. Okay. Well, she ran away. I was going to scoop her, just for the sake of scooping her. But no, she realized this and fled. Oh, God. Give me... Yeah, there's no point taking a motorway you can't use. Give me 30 road tiles. Now, we need... Motherfucker. Alright. We absolutely need to get these Bezos down this way. Jeff Bezos over here is gonna Don't mind me, I'm just typing the title of the episode. So these Bejos are going to come down this way, into this circle. That's going to be fine. Now, problem I'm encountering is we need to get dark blues over to here, and all of the dark blues are right here. So what we can do, I guess, is something stupid. We can repositionalize motorway number 1, bringing it down this way, and then run a bridge right over here. So all the purples go onto motorway number 1, which goes out that way, and all of the dark blues come down onto motorway number 1, which goes over here. Now, having been sufficiently extricated from motorway number 1, let's do this. Motorway number 1 is going to terminate right here. This seems bad. Right here. Right here. Yeah. The new motorway number 1 is going to terminate right here. Bluzos are going to come down. No, that's bad. That's bad and dumb. Hold on. Need a better plan. I require a better plan. Okay, motorway number 1 is going to terminate right here. And then it's going to go off in a thisly direction. However, voop, right down to here with a traffic light. Motorway number 1, and then voop, and then off to vope. Sure. Let's go with that. It's plausible. Great. Nexterly, we're going to have this road come down here. We'll destroy that tree. Motorway number 2 will service this business and also this business. Seems bad, actually. Hold on. Because, no, we can do pretty much the exact same thing, right? Because we can do a road that goes here and then a traffic light going down, and then we connect this with, okay, all right. I don't want to just have, basically, I don't want to have a left, I don't want to have a cutting intersection type thing directly onto the motorway. I want to have some sort of control over the traffic flow. So once these motorways restructurate themselves, oh man, I wish I could pave this island, but I just don't have the road for it. The good news is it's all one color, so if we get more motorway, I might staple together a few roads here and do that. All right, you go that way. You come down over to here. Samurai Sam wants to know top 3 alternate careers for the _Goog. If he could snap his fingers and have the knowledge and education for them. Does absolute unquestioned dictator of the whole entire world count? Like, do I have to limit myself to careers that exist? Should probably limit myself to careers that exist. Oh, let's see here. I mean, one of them is definitely gonna be like, I would probably say like everyday play-by-play announcer for some Major League Baseball team. I think I would like that. There are parts of that job that aren't what I want to do, but I would, by and large, very much enjoy that. Some local team where you build a rapport with the audience. Yeah, that's up my alley. Absolute power does corrupt absolutely. I am not going to pretend that I would become immune to the awesome greatness that is being the absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world. But for a while there, we'd get to experiment with, hold on, I have to remember my exact terminology for it. You'd think I would just know this because I say it a lot, but it's also early and I'm tired. Benevolent authoritarian dictatorship. There we go. For a while, we would get to experiment with a benevolent authoritarian dictatorship, which is the hypothetical preferred form of governance that will never actually happen. So, you know what? And eventually I'd come up with some sort of succession plan. Unless Guy Who Lives Forever is a career. Can I get a career as Guy Who Lives Forever while we're making up careers here? That's a good second job for me. I would do 2 jobs. One absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world, and 2 Guy Who Lives Forever. I can do 2 jobs. I can do 2 jobs very happily, thank you. Okay, immortality with an optional off button, though. Optional off button, though. There you go. You have to build that in. You don't. It's true that you don't actually want to live for actual ever, but optional off button. So when it gets around to universal heat death time, you can be like, yeah, okay, I'm done. All right. This whole infinite void of blackness and nothing it was cool for a millennium or so, but I think we're done here. I think we're done. If you can do that, you gotta build in the optional off button. But honestly, if you build in the optional off button, I'm failing to see the major drawback. Because the major drawback is the eternal endless nothing after it all goes kaput. But again, optional off button. Now, this dark blue business over here is sorta fucked, but only sort of. I very much lack the road to draw motorway number 3 where I want to, but we can do this as a little temporary stopgap. This will at least keep these from ultra dying, so that'll be nice. Then we'll get over here. Once we get more road tile this weekend, we'll draw motorway number 3 in such a way that this business doesn't die, so... Samurai Sam notes that there's also the possibility of, being in an earthquake or something where you get trapped and buried and no one ever finds you. Again, optional off button. Sam! Optional off button. This is a problem that is solved by or at least neatly gotten around by the optional off button. I'm changing the title of the episode because we keep talking about the optional off button. Yes, I don't know. Okay. If you are actually immortal, but with an optional off button, the optional off button works in this manner. You have to clap your hands. No, wait. What if your hands are restrained? You have to say in this exact, what if your mouth is, Okay, so there are gonna be workarounds to your workaround. But in general, if there is some hyper-specific routine that you and only you know and can go through to enact the optional off button, even if it's just having the exact thought is bad because you can't control your thoughts. But even if it's just communicating in some manner, be it Morse code or English language or whatever, optional off button self-destruct sequence Omega Theta Gamma 6 4 9 8 pants. If you do those things in that order, then optional off button engaged, you get to go now. There. As long as you have that built in, then Guy Who Lives Forever is a viable second career on top of absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world. I feel like a lot of the problems that Sam is bringing up are trying to ignore the fact that the first career here was absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world. We're gonna draw motorway number 3. And we're gonna go over. Well, if you get dementia and forget, then it does. Okay, apparently we can't get this far. You could monetize being immortal. You could absolutely monetize being immortal. You'd have to, like, prove it, but that's child's play. That's, that's carnival sideshow act stuff. You could monetize being immortal. Come on. All right. We got a problem over here, and the problem is this. Basically, we got to get these dark blues over to this thing. We also lack the road tiles to build this, so all sorts of problems are happening here. What I want to do is I want to bridge these dark blues over to here. In order to do that, we have to... Oh, son of a bitch, this is hard. Well... Pants biscuits, what are we doing here? I don't have a traffic light, so I can't easily send this into here. I could draw this around, but if I draw this around, then... Well, I mean, we can just do this. And this is just fucking terrible. But... Alright, so that semi-neatly solves the problem of this. This is going to be okay for the foreseeable future. This, unfortunately, is not okay. Because... Alright, we have to redraw this road just to get something going over that away. Now, unfortunately, these 5 houses absolutely cannot sustain these 2 businesses. So we need to get these, what's this, 8 houses? These 8 more houses involved in the roadinating, which is fine. It's a good goal to have. However, having stapled these 8 houses together, I only have like 8 road tiles. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, how about that? 8. Great. So now all of these dark blues can run up here, over here, onto the bridge into motorway number 1, take this traffic light, go down either to here or to here. And listen, I know this sucks, and I know it's horrible, but I'm also out of roads on Monday morning, which is a bad situation to be in, just in general. But, it'll be fine. So assuming that I can't actually have a career as either guy who lives forever or absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world, I've named one career that I could actually do. Would it be gauche and silly of me? By the way, the thing died and we did bad. 1,052 commuters over 59 days is not a good score. It's top 30% in the world, I guess, but no, did bad. We did bad today. It happens. I'm rusty. Where's my Wordle box? There's my Wordle box. Come here, you. Would it be silly and campy and sappy for me to say that I want to do this? Like, if I could have my choice, I would absolutely be, a guy who makes Twitch streams and YouTube videos and puts shit on TikTok every now and then. I do technically get paid to do this. That's true. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all subscribe. By y'all, I mean 16 of you, one of whom was gifted. But still, I get tax forms and could theoretically report this as income if it amounted to any real money. So, I'm closer to getting paid for that than I am to getting paid for being the absolute unquestioned ruler of the whole entire world, which is nice. Samurai Sam paid me twice today. That's true. Sam's a third of the way to balancing out the fact that I paid him for chicken this past weekend. This is just what we do. We funnel money back and forth. Oh, God. We should enter a Wordle. I just said the word money, and that's a 5-letter word. There you go. Oh, Lord. Friendship is lovely. Anyway, yeah, like, in all seriousness, I would love it if this, and I broadly am just saying, like, and I'm going to use the term because it's it's a bad blanket term, but it's the culturally accepted blanket term. Content creation. If that blew up and all of a sudden there were, let's say, 2 orders of magnitude more subscribers here at twitch.tv/the_Goog and a similar functional increase in YouTube viewership and thereby revenue, that would be good. I would like that. There's an N and an E in the word. It could be hence. Could absolutely be hence. It's a hell of a pull, but it's not hence. It could have been. It absolutely could have been, and we've learned a great deal of things, but it's not hence. So, that's good. But yeah, I would greatly enjoy I would be happy, I think, if I could make a living doing, broadly speaking, what I do here at twitch.tv/the_Goog, but, you know, more. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but, you know, never know until you try and all that. Here in episode 500 and ballpark it at 60 of Good Morning Motorways. What the hell is this word? One wonders. It could be nonce. No, it can't be. That's a. There's got an O in it. We're just going with British slang all over the place today. It could be lance. Lance is a verb and a noun in addition to a name. It's not lance, but it could have been. Having no A there conveniently eliminates dance, but it could still be dunce. We could still be stupid. It's not dunce. Kind of running out of vowels here. So, it can't be mince because there's no M. It can't be bince because that's not a word. It could be since. I could be greatly overthinking this. It's since I was greatly overthinking that. But hey, that's what we do. That is, as the children say, how we roll here at twitch.tv/the_Goog. Let's draw some connections, shall we? I believe that we shall. We must connect these words here. We've got Pi Day, new winner, jail hit. Gel, not jail. All right, Jackie. I'm sorry, Jackie is a word now. All right. So hold on. I see spike, serve, set, and bump. Those are things you do in volleyball. Those are like all of the things you do in volleyball, if I remember my 5th grade gym classes. There's probably more to it than that, but smash, isn't that just spike? Isn't that the same? I think jam is a thing, right? Jam is a thing you do in volleyball? I could be confusing volleyball with roller derby, which... I don't think... I think jam is a thing you do in volleyball and roller derby. Sam just said he wants a daddy moo pie, which, Stream Deck, what kind of person am I being today?
Dumbass!
Okay, that's fair. Winner is a thing in tennis, actually. Hold on. Are we just sporty all over the place today? Not really. But, winner, success. No? Okay. Let's see here. Hit, smash, success, and winner. These are all, well, I was going to say hit and smash are all terms for success, but hit, smash, success, and winner are all like, yeah, you've got a good idea going there. So, there you go. Box office victory. Well done. Now, we need... Right then. So, Jackie. Jackie. What the hell is... Hold on. Gel, Jackie, Daddy, and Day are all words that are followed with O. Because this is a gelatin-flavored dessert snack. This is a term of endearment from a greaser. This is a rather famous first lady. And this is a call and response. So, there you go. Good job. I got the purple with some other things on the board. Now then, New, Moo, Pie, and Row are... I have no idea. Oh, they're all... I closed my eyes, you can't see it, but those are all going to be respellings of Greek letters? I think those are Greek letters. Yeah, Greek letters, yay! Okay. I actually closed my eyes to prove that I wasn't looking at the thing as it was revealed, forgetting that Bang Goog can. So, you know. I'm reminded that Boggers asked me to rewrite the Bang Goog cam text, and I completely didn't. But I should probably do that. Anyway. Let's make some Strands, huh? Strands is a good game. I like Strands. I'm kind of sort of good at Strands. Today's theme is Get Animated, and given that the first word I see is coyote, we're looking for cartoon characters. Or something like that. So, Bugs is bugs. That makes sense. Is it just Looney Tunes? Hold on, can I make Looney Tunes? I can absolutely make Looney Tunes. The Spangram is Looney Tunes. We just have to draw it. Looney. We want to go this way with it, don't we? Oh, there's another U. Hold on. Tunes. There you go. Looney Tunes. There's your Spangram. Okay. I fully acknowledge that in general, I engage in negative self-talk more than is healthy. I don't actually think that the Bang Goog cam text is a great example of that, right? Like, the meanest thing I say about myself in here is that I have the body shape of a slug, which, okay, that's mean. That's mean. Other than that, though, as I think that's funny. I maybe it's just me. I just think that's funny. But all right, I can probably think of something funny that doesn't also insult me. It'll be less funny and harder, but Speaking of harder, I just found a word that rhymes with harder. Can you make a cross thing like that? Apparently you can make a cross thing like that, but Arter is not the name of a Looney Tune, so whatever. You know what else is, what is the name of a Looney Tune is Foghorn. He's a rooster. I don't think any of the connections here, or the strands, I guess we should call them strands. I don't think any of the strands officially will have this kind of crossover, like I'm drawing between this R and the U where it crosses over an existing line. I don't know if it's a rule that it will never do that, but I will also say I don't think I've ever seen it do that. So that's something to keep in mind. What else is something to keep in mind is that I just found the Roadrunner. Hold on. Runner. Just like that. That means there are two down here, one of which is Porky, and then we've got DAF, There are your Looney Tunes. This was a Strands game. It says perfect. Have we all agreed on the optimal strands? I feel like the optimal strands is get the Spangram first and then piece everything together, or maybe piece everything together and then get the Spangram last? I think getting the Spangram first is probably more impressive. Yeah, so like the optimal strands game is yellow circle here, nothing but blue circles, don't use a hint. And then there would be some way of tracking that you didn't even get any gray words. I don't know how we do that. We're probably getting too competitive with it at that point. Strands is a good and fun game. Speaking of good and fun games, let's play the immaculate grid we need. Padres and Atlantans and Royals and Diamondbacks and dudes what played left field and dudes what scored 100 runs in one season, and we shan't be using Jamie Moyer because he did not play for the Padres, he did not play for the Atlantans, he did not play left field. I don't think he played for the Royals or Diamondbacks either, so there will be no Jamie Moyer on this grid. Someone who will be on this grid is Kelly Johnson. Kelly Johnson, an Atlantan and a Diamondback for the ages. Pedro Martinez sadly will also not be represented today. He played for none of these teams and did none of these things. Alas. An Atlantan who scored 100 runs in a season is, I don't know, probably Andrew Jones. It seems reasonable. Probably Chipper Jones, too. That also seems imminently possible. Otis Nixon. Otis Nixon. There's a poll. Did Otis Nixon ever score 100 runs? I mean, he was fast. And he was batting at the top of the order. And the Atlantans were good for quite a while. That seems semi-reasonable to me that Otis Nixon would have scored 100 runs for the Atlanta Atlantans, and yet he didn't, and I have failed, because I tried to get cute. I knew, absolute knew for a 100% fact, that I could have pulled Andrew or Chipper Jones, and yet I went for Otis Nixon, who never even came close according to Samurai Sam, so good job, Goog. We need a Kansas City Royal who played left field. I think that's Jose Guillen. I know he was mostly a right fielder because he had a cannon for an arm, but they must have stuck him at left at some point, right? Right! We need an Arizona Diamondback who played left field. Chris Young, right? He was an outfielder for the Dermenbergs, I think. That seems right. Which Chris Young, though? Crap. Hold on. One of the Chris's Young was a pitcher, and the other one was an outfielder. And I can't remember. This is mean. This is mean. There's no difference. Sam says the 2006 to 2018 is the outfield. Apparently, he didn't play left field for the Diamondbacks, so I was wrong either way. Was it this one? It was not this one. This one probably was the pitcher, so. Welp. They stuck Luis Gonzalez was primarily a left fielder. Okay. That's nice. 40% of the people who got that square used Luis Gonzalez for it, so that's good. A dude who played left field and scored 100 runs in a season here's the most obvious layup in possibly the history of the Immaculate Grid. It's Hickey Renderson. There you go. We need a San Diego Padre what scored 100 runs in one season. Let's go with Tony Gwynn. He was a very good hitter, usually hit up near the top of the lineup, presumably had dudes behind him or whatever. Good job, Tony Gwynn. And an Atlanta Atlantan who scored 100 runs in a season is Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones. Oh, I'm remembering a bit from Mike and Mike in the Morning from more than a decade ago. That's the kind of relatable content you can only get at twitch.tv/the_Goog. Sad times. The good news about screwing up is we barely had to name any Padres, so that's good. Curse you, Steve Finley. Center square. That's fine. All right. Listen, we're going to get out of here. Now, the schedule says that we're supposed to wrap up Valkyria Chronicles 4 tonight because last week we did do the finale of the story and we unlocked the epilogue and one extra DLC chapter. And I want to do those tonight. However, I have a work assignment that is scheduled to run until 5:30, following which I will have to do a fair amount of post-job work, including but not limited to packing up all of my stuff because I have to be up tomorrow morning at like 5:15 to go to Boston with my stuff. So, here's the deal. If the job ends early and I can start my stream at like 5 as per the usual, we're going to wrap up Valkyria Chronicles 4 tonight with the epilogue and the Selvaria Chrymaria story. If that job runs late, or if I'm just tired, we're going to punt. Either way, next Thursday, we are starting our new game. If we wind up, if we wind up not streaming tonight, I will try to do a bonus stream either over the weekend or Monday at the latest, where we finish off Valkyria Chronicles 4. I don't expect that to be too long. What I'm getting at here is that we have a winner of the new Thursday game poll. It was a very close decision. However, the great Ace Attorney has won the poll. Samurai Sam, you can object all you want, although I think it was you who rigged this voting. We will start a great many whiles ago. Cheapest 42 purchased for me a trilogy of Ace Attorney games for the Nintendo Switch that is called something like The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles or something like that. And it may only be 2 games. I'm reminded that, it's only 2 games. My point is, a very long time ago, we played the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy back to back, and I very much enjoyed the first 2 games of that. And then by the time I did the 3rd game, I was sick of the series, but I had committed to doing the 3 games, so we did the 3 games. We're not making the same mistake here. We are not playing this as one long game. We are playing the first game in that duopoly or whatever. The first game in that pair has won this poll. That will be our new Thursday game starting next Thursday here at twitch.tv/the_Goog. For now, later today on YouTube, there's a new episode of Baldur's Gate 3, assuming I get it uploaded in time because it's edited, but I haven't had time to schedule it, so I've got, about 4 hours to do that. That'll be fun. Great Ace Attorney will be our new Thursday night game. I will be back here on Twitch, definitely Monday morning, presumably. Hopefully tonight. We'll see. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.